Imagine an island isolated in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, shrouded in mystery, where towering stone statues stand as silent sentinels, their faces gazing over the island and the endless sea. These statues have puzzled archaeologists, historians, and adventurers for centuries. What secrets do these ancient Moai hide? And how did this tiny island civilization build such massive monoliths? Prepare for a journey into one of the most enigmatic places on Earth, Easter Island or Rapa Nui. The story behind this island will leave you with more questions than answers. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the end for some of the wildest theories about this place. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on more fascinating explorations like this one. Easter Island. The remote enigma. Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, is one of the most remote inhabited islands, situated over 2,000 miles from the nearest populated land and about 3,700 kilometers from Chile's coast. This isolation adds to its intrigue, as life on a mere 64 square mile landmass offers no nearby neighbors. The island was discovered by Dutch explorer Jacob Roggeveen on Easter Sunday in 1722. However, the Rapa Nui people had already established a sophisticated culture, likely arriving around 1200 AD after perilous voyages across the Pacific. Their settlement fostered a complex society renowned for its impressive stone carving skills, leading to the creation of the iconic Moai statues. The Moai statues, mysterious monoliths. The Moai are the iconic stone statues that define Easter Island, with approximately 900 scattered across the island. These statues vary in size from small, half-finished figures to colossal structures over 30 feet tall and weighing over 80 tons. Characterized by elongated faces, deep eye sockets, and prominent noses, most Moai rest on stone platforms called ahu, believed to serve ceremonial purposes. Carved from volcanic tuff at the Rano Raraku quarry, the challenge lies in understanding how the Rapa Nui transported these massive statues across the island, as the quarry is located on the southeastern side, far from many Moai sites. This mystery has perplexed scholars for decades with no consensus on the methods used. Moving the Moai, a marvel of ancient engineering. One of the more accepted theories is that the Moai were transported using wooden sledges and rollers. In this method, the Rapa Nui people would have felled trees to create rollers under a platform carrying the statues, then pulled them across the island. However, this idea faces a challenge. By the time the Moai were being constructed, Easter Island was largely deforested, raising doubts about the availability of trees. Another more recent theory proposes that the statues walked. Using ropes, teams of islanders could have rocked the statues side to side, walking them to their final locations. Archaeological experiments have shown this method to be plausible, suggesting the Rapa Nui developed a sophisticated technique for transporting the massive Moai without extensive deforestation. The Moai, symbols of power, spirituality, and ancestors. So why did the Rapa Nui dedicate so much time and effort to creating the Moai? The prevailing theory is that the statues represent deified ancestors, each embodying the spirit of a respected leader or important figure within the community. The Moai were positioned to face inland, watching over the island's villages, protecting and guiding the living through their spiritual presence. This reflects the deeply rooted belief in ancestor worship, which was central to the Rapa Nui culture. Each clan had its own set of Moai, placed on ahu platforms near the coastline, facing inland as protectors. The construction of these statues was likely a means of demonstrating power and status. The larger and more impressive a clan's Moai. Collapse of the Rapa Nui civilization. An ecological disaster? Despite the Rapa Nui's remarkable achievements, by the 18th century, their civilization had entered a dramatic decline. Once thriving, the society saw its population shrink, and many Moai statues were toppled and abandoned. A prevalent theory suggests that ecological disaster resulted from the Rapa Nui's obsession with Moai construction, leading to widespread deforestation as trees were cut down for rollers and sledges. This deforestation caused soil erosion, reduced agricultural yields, and societal collapse. As resources dwindled, conflicts erupted between clans, resulting in warfare and starvation. By the time Europeans arrived, many statues lay broken and face down, serving as a cautionary tale about humanity's impact on nature. This theory paints Easter Island as a cautionary tale, a reminder of what can happen when human activity overwhelms nature's ability to recover. But could there be more to the story? The Birdman cult and a shift in spirituality. As the Rapa Nui society collapsed, a notable shift occurred in its religious and cultural practices with the emergence of the Birdman cult, which replaced the Moai building tradition. Centered around an annual competition at the ceremonial village of Orongo, clans raced to retrieve the first egg laid by the Manutara bird on a nearby islet. The victor was crowned the Birdman, gaining considerable political and religious authority for the year. This change reflected a response to environmental and social crises, as dwindling resources made Moai construction unsustainable, prompting the Rapa Nui to seek new means of maintaining social order and leadership through the Birdman cult. Theories, rumors, and ancient astronauts. Now here's where the story of Easter Island takes a wild turn, into the realm of conspiracy theories and extraterrestrial speculation. One of the most popular and enduring theories about Easter Island is that the Moai statues were not built by the Rapa Nui people at all, but by ancient astronauts. According to this theory, the statues are far too advanced for an ancient Polynesian culture to have constructed on their own. Instead, the Moai are thought to be the work of extraterrestrial beings who visited the island thousands of years ago, sharing their advanced technology with the locals. Proponents of the ancient astronaut theory point to the size and complexity of the Moai, arguing that the Rapa Nui could not have moved the statues without some form of advanced technology. The theory also suggests that the Moai may have served as markers or beacons for extraterrestrial visitors, guiding them to the island. While most scholars dismiss the ancient astronaut theory as pseudoscience, it continues to capture the public's imagination. After all, Easter Island's isolation and the scale of its statues do make it feel like something out of a science fiction novel. Could the island have been a landing site for ancient extraterrestrials? Or is the truth more grounded in human ingenuity? Easter Island and the lost civilization of Atlantis. Another intriguing theory posits that Easter Island was once part of a larger, now lost civilization, potentially the mythical continent of Atlantis. Proponents argue that the sophistication of the Moai suggests Easter Island was linked to a global network of advanced cultures. Some believe the island's isolation resulted from a catastrophic event, like a volcanic eruption or tsunami that obliterated much of the surrounding land. While this Atlantis theory leans more toward the romantic than the scientific, it captivates our imagination, reflecting humanity's fascination with forgotten civilizations and hinting that the Rapa Nui may have inherited their techniques from a lost, advanced culture. Hidden mysteries beneath the surface. The Moai statues of Easter Island, long thought to be merely heads, have revealed surprising secrets through recent archaeological discoveries. Excavations show that many statues have fully carved bodies buried beneath the ground, adorned with intricate symbols and markings that may hold deeper significance, such as spiritual or clan representations. This raises intriguing questions about why these bodies were buried and whether the statues were meant to be fully exposed or interred for ritualistic reasons. This newfound interest in the island's archaeology suggests that even more artifacts and clues about the Rapa Nui's mysterious decline may be waiting to be uncovered. Easter Island. Today, preservation, challenges, and new discoveries. Easter Island, known for its iconic Moai statues, remains a culturally significant and mysterious site. Once toppled, many Moai have been restored, with preservation efforts led by the Rapa Nui people alongside archaeologists. Declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1995, the island now faces modern challenges, including the environmental impact of tourism and climate change threats like rising sea levels. The eternal allure of Easter Island. Easter Island remains one of the world's most mysterious and captivating places. The Moai statues, with their enigmatic expressions, offer a glimpse into the creativity of the Rapa Nui people and the fragility of human civilization, more than just a mystery of how they were built or why the Rapa Nui society collapsed. The Moai provoke deeper questions about humanity's relationship with progress, sustainability, and spirituality. Their silent presence challenges us to reflect on our own societies and the legacies we leave behind. As we continue to explore Easter Island, it will undoubtedly inspire wonder for generations to come. What do you think? Could there be even more mysteries hidden beneath Easter Island's surface, waiting to be discovered? Or do you think we've already unraveled most of its secrets? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more amazing stories from the world's most mysterious places. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.